What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Going to be playing a brand new card today here on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. That's right, it's Magikarp Wailord-GX. This thing's insane. It's got 300 hit points. When you knock it out, it's worth 3 prizes. It's got 2 crazy attacks as well. Super Splash, 180 damage for 5 energy, and then Towering Splash GX does 10 damage plus 100 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon if you got 8 water energy attached to it. So we are going to pair this thing with Blastoise in expanded format, try to deluge as much energy as we can into play, and take some knockouts with our Magikarp Wailord Tag Team GX. So tried playing this on stream last night. Shout out to you guys if you caught me on stream. We turned partner. That was amazing. Live last night. Darium's rated. It was a great time. So shout out to you if you were there and got to witness all that live. That was an amazing time. But I was trying to play a little Wailord on stream last night. It wasn't going super hot. We were trying to play it in standard format with Naganadel and Quagsire, and my deck was just drawing kind of flat every game. Wasn't really the best, but it was still a lot of fun. We never actually got to attack with Wailord. So today, we are going to make the Wailord attack for sure. And I've tried filming a couple other videos, but people are either just like scooping up their cards as soon as I attack with Wailord, or I never get to attack with Wailord. So we're going to try and split the difference here and get my opponent to stick around, and I'm going to attack with Wailord. Both things are going to happen in the same video. Now, I understand it can kind of crush your soul when you get attacked, by a Wailord. I get that. I really do, but, we'll see what we could do. I actually have an Archie here, which is kind of nuts, right? Like, I just go get the Blastoise. Now, I am playing against a Garbodor deck and have just wasted both of my Field Blowers, but this is fine, I'm not worried. You guys worried about it? I'm personally not worried about it. I think we're going to be A-okay. We're just going to go Tapu Lele, Wonder Tag, get me that Archie, and turn 1, we got it. Throw a water energy on the Magikarp Wailord-GX, and let's get it rocking here. Hopefully we can draw into some cards and make this, make this work here against this Garbodor deck. Now, honestly, we can just, knock out Garbodors pretty easily if my, let's see, we'll put that on the active. If I can actually get an attack off with the Magikarp Wailord-GX, we can knock out Garbodors with that GX attack. Granted, we will actually need some stuff to go down in order to make that happen. So I've got 1 water in the discard pile right now. I don't think it's worth going in with the Trainers Mail because I want to see as many cards as I can. So I'm going to wait till next turn to do that. And what I really want is an Ultra Ball. I want an Ultra Ball somewhere in the next 5 cards, or Comp Search, something that will allow me to go get a Shaymin to draw more cards. We've already got the Magikarp Wailord in the active here. I just need 6 more energy on it, and I can just knock out all my opponent's bench Pokemon. We're really hoping that we can get it here, especially against this, what is this, just a Espeon Garb deck, dude. If I could just knock out all those Trumpushes. And the Eevee doesn't have a Psychic. Oh, this would be so insane. We've got the Ultra Ball. All right, so we played that good. Now, I can freely go in and Trainer's Mail for, I think actually we Ultra Ball first. So we're going to grab the Shaymin, and that way we kind of thin the deck a little bit. So we're going to grab that. We have 1 Shaymin in deck. Yikes. All right, so we're going to do that. Now, we desperately want to hit like a Battle Compressor off of this Trainer's Mail. That would be very good. Yes! All right, so there we go. We've got that. Now we can go in and just ship 3 waters, I think. We're just going to ship 2 waters and an egg. I guess 2 waters and an egg. That way we can do it for free. Okay, that's fine. Yep, so here we go. Battle Compressor. If there is an egg, I think we get the egg and 2 waters. That way I can do that for free. That or I get the... Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Because we want to Shaymin for an extra card. So we need to do that. Then we need to prop twice. Superior back. There we go. Yeah, we're going to do that. Superior back to 3. And then I'm going to have 5. So now I need to see 3 more water energy. It is asking a lot, but if we hit Battle Compressor Retrieval again, then we've got it. That'll make it happen. There are 11 waters in the deck, so we could actually draw into them naturally as well. That's certainly a possibility. And dude, we just win this game, I think, if we could get this turn to Towering Splash GX, and my opponent just has to sit here and watch it happen. That's it. They just have to sit and just be like, I don't know, can he do it? Yes, he can. Come on now. All right, we've got 5 energy set up. Now this is our only Shaymin, our other one's prize, so we need to make every card count here. Ugh, gosh, okay, so we didn't, oh no, 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 we stalled out, that's it. Oh, tell me it's not so. Okay, so we can do nothing. Yeah, we ain't got it like that. That's fine. We just have to super splash. So we didn't get it this turn. That is super sad. And I actually don't even have a relevant supporter in my discard pile that I could use for next turn. So I just have to super splash. And that's it for 180 damage. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8. So they're not even knocking me out one turn. That's fine. We'll make it work. I could Guzma, but that doesn't help at all, really. Yeah, it's not worth Guzmaing anything. I could Guzma my opponent's Lele and knock that out. That would be kind of funny. I could retreat and then Guzma, I guess. Sure, let's retreat. Do we get it? Yeah, all right, I like that. So we're gonna do that. This is a little bit high greed, but I want the prizes. So we're doing it here because I want as many cards as I can. So I barely beat the timer there, but we're gonna do this just to get more cards off the prizes and just take 2 prizes and just be super aggressive with our Wailord. So we'll prop here, we'll throw a little bit more, sure, we'll retrieve, we'll get those 4 energies back. It doesn't feel that wasteful, this is fine. 4 back, beautiful, and let's get this Lele out of here with our Super Splash, 180 damage. Wailord, get it, Wailord. Eating that Magikarp. Yeah, you guys, what a team. What a beautiful, beautiful team. At least we're attacking with Wailord. All right, my opponent hasn't quit yet, so check. We're good to go. We got 5 energy on this beast. We just need 3 more to GX attack. Now, I have realized in many of my games that I have attempted so far that getting 8 energy on this thing is no light task. They have intentionally designed it to be 8 for sure, because getting 8 energy on yeah, we could Towering Splash for 10. That's not gonna be worth it. Yeah, because getting 8 energy on this thing like turn 2 while your opponent is still setting up is like nearly impossible. So now we've got it. We've got the Battle Compressor now. So if my opponent doesn't evolve up all of these, let's see, they're doing, with the Espeon, they would do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. They're not doing it enough to knock this thing out. So these guys have got 120 hit points. That's very annoying. That guy I can knock out though. However, if my opponent gets a tool on it, you already know that I've wasted all of my energy, all right? So we already know that that's not happening. Now what I can do is I could Guzma and knock that thing out. So that's a possibility for sure. But these guys both have, man, 120 hit points. This is going to be much tougher since I did not get my 8 energy on this thing turn 2. Now granted, that was asking a lot. We could just hope that my opponent whiffs all Psychic energy. That would be the next best thing that could happen right now. If they do not get a Psychic, then we are like still in, or no tool. If they just get no tool, I can live with it. But if they got a tool, that's also very bad. So, yes, no tool. All right, we're in this. We could still win for sure. 210 damage, not a knockout. That's fine. We're good to go. We got Battle Compressor, we got Verse Seeker, we've got Guzma. We can make some things happen here. Let's see. So we would do 10 to the active and then 100 to each of those bench Pokemon. And then I can clean them up with my Shining Volcanion. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we only have 4 prizes left to take. I love it. Let's do Battle Compressor here. So we're gonna throw some water energies into the discard pile for sure. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Beautiful. Then we can, let's see, we need to knock out that Garbodor for sure. So we get to prop, and we're just going to, we're gonna get these things. We're gonna do it. All right, so let's Superior. We do Archies and Egg, and it's happening, guys. Da-da-da. Well, let's get it. Towering Splash GX. I can't even handle myself. I've been trying to pull off a Towering Splash GX, full disclosure, for like 45 minutes, and this is the first one that I've gotten, so excuse me for being extraordinarily actually excited. So we've got it. Whale time. Here's the whale. He never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. Let's get it. So towering splash. Oh, look at that. Do you see? It's sparkling. I didn't know that it was even. This is my first time ever seeing it because it's my first time ever making it happen. So we'll do that. We'll bench this fella as well, just so he's here. And then we're going to Towering Splash GX, dude. So 10 damage, and then we knock out the Garbodor, and then 100 to each of those guys. So that means that my Shining Volcanion can just get in there. I think I got a Fisherman in the discard pile. And since we do have Fisherman down, we could just promote the Shining Volk this next turn after the Magikarp Wailord goes down. We can knock out both of those Trash Avalanche Garbodors in the same turn. If my opponent does something crazy, I was going to say, maybe if they do something crazy like put another Trubbish down, I can't actually knock out another Trubbish because they play the 70 hit point ones. There's no hope of me using Giratina this turn, I don't think, especially since I'm probably, ooh, never say never. Okay. We did get rid of both of our Field Blowers, though. We already know that. So this guy's a goner, that guy's a goner. Totally fine. Yeah, Lele getting out of here. I don't think I'm actually going to use Magikarp Wailord again. We probably actually just ditch. I think, you know what? All right, Magikarp Wailord, you've done your you've done your job. I'm not actually going to power up another one of those. I don't think that that's actually possible. Because if my opponent were to Trash Avalanche another Magikarp Wailord for 3 prizes, I would be very sad. So we just go in with Shining Volk this next turn, take our 2 prizes there, and then power up a Lele enough that it can knock out an Espeon, I think, with like the final attack. That's probably all we need to do. My opponent is setting up and getting ready for another Ability Lock Garbodor, though, so we have to try and get as much energy into play as we can this turn here. I just need to make sure that I can have enough. All right, so let's get it. We got 1 turn of abilities to make it count. Let's see. Order up. Let's get it. Darn. Okay. So we have only 1 bench spot to work with, and I think it's got to go to this Shaymin. That or I Guzma. I could Guzma and knock out. Okay, goodness. So let's propagate. All right. I don't have a lot of time to think. Let's propagate. I don't have any energy, though. So I think I can, let's see, if I Guzma, I don't have energy. I could, if I get 5 energy in a Guzma, I mean, that's like asking a lot. So let's just play this Ultra Ball for sure. I think we just do that. Yep. So we'll do this. I think I'm going to end up using Fisherman and throwing, that's fine. I think we're going to end up doing that. And then Shaymining for more cards just to try and see as many as we can. So I don't think we actually want any of these. Yeah, that all seems bad. So I think we just are going for the dual pump this turn, and we need to get enough energy on the Lele too. That's just it. All right, so let's make it happen. Will Fisherman seems like the play to get some of those 8 water energy back. Yeah. Let's get it. And then we do need to be wary of the incoming lock, though. So we'll see what we can do. 4 energy is nothing to scoff at. And we get to set up for 5 cards. So that's great. All right, Deluge, Shining Volcanion showing his worth here. Just an absolute stunner. In combo with Towering Splash GX. These 2 together can make dreams happen. They can knock out anything. No amount of hit points is too high for our sniping boys. What's crazy is that like Blastoise has turned into quite the snipe deck here. It really has. That's kind of like hilarious. I think I may, let's see, is it better to put the energy on the Blastoise? He could do 100 with 4, which is not bad. I don't mind that at all. So I think the Blastoise could be the better play, though he did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right, we're going Lele. All right, fine. Fine. And then we're going to Shaymin. Yeah. Let's do that. I think, ooh, this could be a very good hand. If we just order up. Let's go. Okay, fail. Come on. I think I just need like a retrieval for sure. Let's just get, oh my gosh, no way. Not 3 though. Okay, that would be nuts. All right, we're out of retrievals, guys. We're out of retrievals. I didn't realize the situation was that dire. Okay, so now we're in a really tough spot. So I can get a comp search. That's fine. So I'm down all my retrievals. That means I can get one off the prizes potentially. I think that means I need to save Guzma and knock out this Espeon for game. So what we're going to do is we are going to prop. All right, the timer is like really hating on me hard right now. Really hating hard. That's okay though. We need to propagate a couple times here. We're going to go and computer search probably just for another water energy to just attach to our Lele. And then, or I could dual pump and do 80 to the active, which would be pretty good as well, and knock out one of the bench Garbodors. And then if I do that, then, so we'll comp search. I think I do have a choice band. I do have only 2 waters left in deck, so not actually a lot. But I do have the Verse Seeker. That could allow me to get a Guzma if I need it. So we could do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we'll get water. We'll get water, and we just gotta hope I hit Choice Band off of this Trainer's Mail here. So we're gonna deluge that water onto the Tapu Lele. Okay, now we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So if I hit this thing for 80, I'm still like short, and I would need water. So does it matter? It probably matters. They're probably gonna retreat the 1 energy off of it. Yeah, let's just Trainer's Mail and see what we get. All right, Verse Seeker, N. N could be good. My opponent knocks us out. Probably want N. That could be a good card. Yeah, we'll take the N. Okay, so now we have the question, do we go and do we hit both these guys? I think we do, because we just want them to not have access to Trash Avalanche. So I think we dual pump both of these. And can my opponent psychic me for knockout? Like that would be bad. But anyways, we'll dual pump both those. So we're gonna bring ourselves down to 1 prize. I was much considering hitting into the Espeon, and we got a water there, so that's good. I was considering hitting into the Espeon, but my issue with that was that I just leave a Trash Avalancher on my opponent's side, and they could very easily just retreat the Espeon into a Trash Avalanche and just like finish up game, you know, with one of those guys. So that wasn't what I wanted there. I want them to attack with the Espeon, I guess, right? I see 3, 6, 9, so they're doing 150. They can knock out my Shining Volcanion. Then I can go in and hit them with Lele and end them to 2, and that's kind of the best I can hope for. Like, they are probably bringing the Garbodor. Yeah, they're bringing Garbodor back into play. That's fine. I expected this, but we're really... Oh, a Life Dew! I didn't see that coming. I'm not going to lie. No, we did not see Life Dew coming. It was not part of the equation, so that's kind of wild. They're going to play Tapu Lele. They can't use the ability. They got a DCE on it, though, so that's just what they've got here. And they take a knockout. So I can Guzma. Now, if I Guzma... They could do, if I Guzma and just hit into the Garbodor, then I need to Guzma again for game, I guess. But if they have Guzma, then they can bring up one of my guys like Shaymin. So it's tough. I think I just hit into it with the Lele. That seems fine. So they are doing, let's see, right now I do a lot. I think I just try to win the game with Guzma. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 130. I'm definitely 2-hit KOing this thing. I think if I attach the water energy, I kind of have to attach the water energy. I think I can attach it to a Shaymin, I guess. That way that gives me the free retreat that I want off of Guzma for game. They can't knock me out right now because they're doing 60 plus 60, 120, 150. So I'm not going to attach that extra energy to Tapu Lele, no point in that. And then we just go Keldeo here, and then we end. We end ourselves both to very low, and then I hope that I rip versus Seeker for game for next turn. We've got a Tapu Lele. So that's not good. I guess they can, okay, yeah, well, you know, it's not great. But we had to shoot our shot, I think. That or I could have just, you know, I could have just hit it, I guess, and just waited. At this rate, you know, it could be kind of rough pickings for me. Maybe I should have Guzma'd the, thinking about it now, maybe I should have just Guzma'd the Garbodor preemptively, hit it for 2-4, you know, hit it for 40 damage or something. Both those seem kind of bad because he can retreat and hit me for, yeah, he could just hit me here with the Lele. And if I don't get versus Seeker, this game is over. So that's tough. This is a grinder for sure. He can even Tapu Cure GX and like, I think, because he hasn't used his GX attack. So we don't like this situation unless, oh, did we? No. Oh, no. How did this happen? Okay, so, all right. We didn't get it. Oh, my gosh. My Versus Seeker. How's the Versus Seeker not here? Okay, this is, like, really heart-wrenching. We'll take the Float Stone. Sure. So, at this point, I think I have to retreat into Blastoise. This is, like, really horrible. And we just have to, like, wait, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I have Float Stone now. So that's it. We're going to try and just buy as much time here while we sit and wait. There's actually no point in Guzming this thing. It's got a life dew on it, so duh. Okay, that was my bad. My opponent just has Guzma here, then they draw better off of hands than I do, and that's just it. Oh, man. Oh, they could GX me for game. Oh, no, they have the Psychic. So, guys, we were so close. Oh, no. Oh, we got right there. We Tower Egg splashed at everything. Oh, gosh. All right, well, that was GG's, man. We were very close. We almost had it. We missed a couple cards there at the end. I think we just had game. If we were able to just hit the Guzma there off of that Trainer's Mail, hit the Versus Seeker, it's all we needed to end the game. But I think I probably was better off just hitting it and waiting for my opponent to end me. I don't know what I was like worried about, to be honest. I don't know what I was worried about there at the end of the game. I probably should not have ended my opponent to 2. I don't think that they could have, I guess they, you know, I was worried about them getting another Garbodor out. I don't really know what I was worried about them doing. Maybe hitting a Guzma, but if they hit Guzma, then they didn't end me, and then I just had game anyway. So I think I kind of just like, I think I kind of just played myself there. That's it. I had to just sit on that hand. I needed to not end my opponent. I made that closer than it had to be. I just needed to go in and not do that, but it's all good. Oh, what's up, Avarin? So we used to play together all the time on PTCGO, so hopefully we have ourselves a good game here. We got Shaymin-EX as our starter, and we'll see how this one goes. That last one was just too unbearably close. I can't believe that we just punted it there at the end. We could have just hit the Espeon Guzma and had it, and that would have been game. But oh well, very, very close. We got in there with Wailord-GX. It just, you know, hurts my soul, but it's all good. We are playing against some sort of Sceptile deck here. We got Netball, we got Skullgrunt. I ain't got no waters in my hand, man. Nothing in this hand, actually. We actually do have a Blastoise, so hand's not bad. Don't let me hate on it. This hand is totally fine. They are playing some sort of Vileplume deck. This looks like it could be the Credilli Vileplume, you know, situation. So potentially that's what I'm looking at. Let's just start off with good old Battle Compressor. Let's get the Blastoise in the discard pile. Then let's also get, a Water Energy down as well. And then we have the Archie in hand already. We can get rid of those guys. Sure. And probably an egg we want to discard as well. So that will be our best course of action here. We're going to do that. Now I can propagate. I think, yeah, I can make it so that I can, well, let's see, because if I superior away The Fisherman, yeah, that's probably what we're looking at here. Let's Trainers Mail first and see what else we can get off of all of this and see if we get like an Ultra Ball or something. No, we do not, but we do have another Battle Compressor, so I'll take it. Play that. There's no point really doing anything else. Yeah, we'll just Battle Compressor here. Let's get the, sure, Giratina into the discard pile. I can't put any more water or energies down, so I'm just like thinning other things that I don't necessarily want to see, like Archie's, and then, you know, we could throw like Juniper in the discard pile. Sure, that's fine. And then we will Superior get these guys out of here, and then unfortunately we do need to bench our Tapu Lele for no effect. That's fine, we'll just pretend we Lele'd for that Archie and feel good about ourselves. No, and then Archie's, let's get him. Okay, here he is. Blastoise. And we've got ourselves a Shining Volk. This thing, no resistance to water, beautiful. 70, okay. I don't have a turn 1 attack, unfortunately, but that's all good. I don't even have a turn 1 Sky Return. It's just, I guess we could maybe go get our other Shaymin, though. And yeah, we'll see if we can make it work here. We'll Ultra Ball away the Choice Band. Sure, we're just grinding. We out here grinding. I don't think, no, there's no point in getting rid of the Choice Band. I should have, you know, we'll do this instead. I don't think I can actually knock out that dude. I'm going for, that's fine. Yep, should have propagated and not got rid of the Choice Band, but this is where we're at. No worries. And then we'll do the Shining Volk and set up for 5. Muy bien. And then let's try to Sky Return this fella out of here. All right, so we do have Sky Return. It's beautiful. We also have Wailord-GX. So we need to hit a Battle Compressor here. That would be muy bien. Let's see what we can do. Trainer's Mail, nothing. So that's fine. I don't think I actually pull any of these. We just want to desperately, let's see. Do we have any water in the discard pile? Nothing. You're telling me we just got nothing going on. Nothing. That's fine. I don't mind the Ultra Ball, I guess, just to help me thin my hand in case I want to Sky Return again. Then we'll deluge the water in, yeah, on that Shaymin there. And then I guess we promote Shining Volk after this. The Wailord, you know, seems like a little bit sketchy putting that Wailord down with the Trico active. Who knows what my opponent's going to do. So let's just do that. Shining Volk and the active position ready to roll here. So that's that. I'm just still so tilted that I can't believe that I missed the Versus Seeker there off of that Trainer's Mail. My deck was so small. Oh my gosh, we just had it. So close. Opponent's got a Gloom out and the Trico here. So if they don't do too much, yeah, they ain't got nothing going on. So you know what we take? We take free wins. We definitely don't mind that at all. So we will gladly go in with our Shining Volk here and attack, knock this thing out. That'd be beautiful. All right, we've got just the hand to get it done as well. We could actually just do it with Keldeo. I don't actually even mind that. It's totally fine. So we just want that Gloom out of here, the Vileplume out of here, ASAP. So let's, I guess we will propagate twice or propagate once, whatever, and just go comp search for a Battle Compressor, kind of force the issue here, make that happen. We'll get rid of the egg and, sure, the Ultra Ball, and then we want to see Battle Compressor or the water, and then we'll Battle Compressor away 3 waters, and then retrieval them back. That's cool. Let's get it. Battle Compressor. And send those down. 1, 2, 3. Sick. And we could knock it out with Blastoise, to be honest, but I'd rather not do that, thinking that we are going in with the Keldeo instead. And, yeah, we can't knock out both these guys in one go as much as we would love to do that. That's just, like, not on the agenda, so we'll just retrieval back our 4 and get those guys into play. And we'll throw them onto Keldeo here and take a knockout on that Gloom. Make sure that that thing does not become a Vileplume, which would item lock us. That is no bueno for sure. It's not what we want. And I guess I could, like, yeah, no, we're just doing this for sure. Go in, Keldeo, Baller, Deluge, And then, yeah, that's it. If my opponent knocks this thing out, that's not going to be great for us. But they're, they're probably not doing all too much. Let's see, did we play a supporter this turn? I don't think we even did, so we can just go, right? We can just make anything happen this turn. I actually kind of want to put the Wailord down, too. So that's cool. And then we're going to deluge more onto the Wailord, because that's just what I want. I know we're playing against a Sceptile deck. It's fine. We're going to be totally fine, because if my opponent puts like a bunch of cute Pokemon down, we're just going to annihilate them. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to go in with that Towering Splash GX. Let's Verse Seeker. Did I play a supporter? I don't think I supported, guys. I don't think I did. Let's get it. Juniper. Busted. We played Comp Search. Comp Search always like makes me think that I'm playing a supporter card or something, but I'm really not. Rush in, and then I guess we, no, there's no Vileplume coming out. We're good to go. Let's Secret Sword this thing. Get that gloom out of here. And, dust a little, get a little dust off our shoulders after this hard L to Garbodor. We'll take our free win against Trico Gloom, and yeah, that's fine. We'll get Uno Mas, guys. Uno Mas. We need one more game with Wailord. Redemption game. Can we go best 2 out of 3 with the whales and get in there with our whale self? Get in there with another Towering Splash GX. We want an encore. So let's make it happen here with our Wailord. Shout out to Crunchmeister from Twitch for donating these whales to the channel. You rock. Sent them to me on PTCGO, so that was amazing. So this video would quite literally not happen without the Crunchmeister, so really appreciate that. And hopefully we get an opponent here. It's taking a little bit long, but we got one. All right, let's go. Playing against some sort of fighting, dark grass, colorless, sort of situation there. Going second, that's all fun. This is going to be the game. I'm going to get a turn 1 Wailord-GX. We're going to get it. Turn 1 Towering Splash. I can feel it. We're going to do it. We got a Shaymin in our hand, a Trainer's Mail, and some Water Energies. Anything can happen here. We got a Mewtwo in the active, so that's a little bit concerning considering that I plan on putting 8 energy onto this Magikarp Wailord. But my opponent's starting off with Sycamore. This looks like a Zoroark deck. So this is probably like Zoroark with some text in it. That's kind of fun. But my opponent did miss the Bridget turn 1. So that is going to be a little bit challenging for them. They're not like super into that. And what's also fun is that Lycanroc is going to have like one heck of a time trying to knock this thing out. So Lycanroc can't even really one-hit KO my Magikarp Wailord-GX. Other Pokemon GX, other Tag Team Pokemon GX, not so much of a problem. But let's start off with the Trainer's Mail. We got a Battle Compressor, so that's like fine, but not actually good because we need to like thin our hand down much more. much more. So we'll throw these fellas into the discard pile. That's good. This is probably going to be I was saying I was feeling the turn 1 Towering Splash, but turn 1 Towering Splash is not even good with this hand, so that's not happening. Order up. Anything can happen. No, it can't. All right, let's go get a Juniper. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna Juniper this hand, and we're gonna try again next turn, and that'll be fine. My opponent's gonna bench they didn't even get a turn 1 Zorua, so I'm not even really concerned here. We're totally fine. This hand is not good. Compared to our other hand, we are going to have to waste a bunch of retrievals in order to get this thing out and going here, but that's totally cool. No worries. We're fine. I could retreat into Shaymin or something. I could retreat into Tapu Lele. I could. I don't really feel like it, though. Yeah, we're just going to pass. So next turn, we keep getting ourselves into the situation where we don't get Blastoise, and then I've got like all these retrievals in hand and stuff, and it's just pretty much a nightmare because I have to just get rid of all of my retrievals like super early. I've been playing this deck for like an hour, and most of my games have just been unwatchable so far. So other than the last game, you guys saw the last 2 games. Those are the only games that were running. So the other games that I filmed, it was just like me having to discard 4 superiors before I ever got a a Blastoise out into play, and that was pretty much a nightmare. So that was no good. My opponent has done some pretty heavy Junipers here early, so they're just gonna gladly resource management here and chuck those things back in. We want 8 energy. When do we want it? On Magikarp. Why? Because I want a Towering Splash GX. Let's go. I don't think it's gonna happen this turn though, very unfortunately, which means that again we have missed the boat here on the whole like knock out all your opponent's little Pokemon thing, which is just exactly what I want to do. But you know, very intelligently, Pokemon has made it very difficult for that to happen. So we already got that. We need like we need an Archie's, so I need to go get another Lele to go get another Archie's, which is just kind of sad. I have 3 water energies down, which means that I just need to Ultra Ball these away, just hardcore. I just need to do that. That just feels so bad. So we'll get another egg, I think, and then we can Ultra Ball away a water and an egg. That's fine. And then go get our other Lele, and then we'll go get our Archie. All right, so the path is here. It's been cleared. We are going to Ultra Ball away these fellas here. And then we can promote, we'll get our Lele. And then I'm gonna throw, I guess, I don't really wanna throw a Float Stone onto like the whale, because he really wants a Choice Band to knock out, you know, the fellas that he's supposed to knock out. But if we end up attacking with somebody else this turn, that's fine. I kind of want to be able to pivot to somebody else. So we'll go Float Stone there. Water energy there. Yeah, Lele, and this is just going to be an awkward drawing Archie game for sure. Check this out. We got Lele. Yeah, but our bench is just full of nonsense. So it's cool, but here we go. All right, 5 new cards. We could, I guess, hit another retrieval and knock out the Magikarp Wailord. That's not the worst. Oh, I could also, ooh, if I hit another retrieval, I could, okay, we did not. That's totally fine. We're cool with it. Yeah, really, you know, my feelings aren't even hurt. Okay, so we'll go, and I guess, like, I really wanted Sky Return here. Like, that just seems like the best play for sure. So, yeah, we whiffed everything off that. That's fine. We'll Battle Compressor. We'll get a Battle Compressor here. And then what do I actually want to ship to the discard pile? I don't know. We'll take a look. I think, yeah, we don't want that fella in the deck for sure. And then I could Fisherman next turn, which might be good. And that's really about it. Everything else I really like in the deck. So that's totally fine. Field Blower, I guess, like doesn't really need to be there, but that's cool. And then I think we just probably retreat. I don't know. We retreat, just leave him active. Probably just leave him active. He's just out here right now. All right, Whale. You just sit there and do your thing, my man. All right, let's hope my opponent doesn't do all too much this next turn, because we need one more turn. We need one more turn to get off an attack. Oh, with Wailord. That's fine. End me. This hand was bad, so I don't mind the end there at all. Thank you. Come again. We've got order pad here. We've got Trainers Mail. That's good. That'll help us to hopefully hit some retrieval action here. My opponent just attaches the fighting to Rockruff, so they know what they want. They want the knockout on a Wailord. I don't think that they, yeah, with strong, okay, with strong and Choice Band, yeah, they could make it happen. They could definitely make it happen here, but they didn't get, oh, they did not get it. All right. So we could actually do some good things here with Towering Splash. We take 2 prizes, and we hit the Mewtwo, and they're going to go shuffle that Like a Rock back into their deck. So this is all very good for me. I like that. And then hitting that Mewtwo for 100 is not bad either. So let's see what we can make happen here with Order Pad and Trainer's Mail. Let's see what we can get. All right, Tails, that's fine. All right, Trainer's Mail. We probably should have Trainer's Mailed first, so that's all good. We got the Superior. So that's all we really needed. And then I think I'm going to end up Junipering this entire hand. They shuffled a Field Blower back into their deck, so that's not great. But I think I just have to be aggressive here. I kind of have to Juniper. Yep, so we're going to do that. We're going to just retrieval, get these fellas out of here. I can Field Blower my opponent's Choice Band and Come on now. And then we are off. All right, we're doing pretty good. All right, we're hanging in there. I'm not feeling too bad about this game. We're going to throw these 4 energy, so we're going to have 6. We just need to hit 2 off the Juniper. Is that too much to ask? Probably. But we're going to give it a good old collegiate attempt here and see what we can do. 6 energy. We're going to cheat on that one. There we go. On to the Magikarp Wailord-GX. And we're going to see if we can get that beautiful sparkling towering splash there to come up. Again, let's Field Blower, get that thing out of there for sure. And also, I kind of like the Float Stone on there. I'm not going to, you know, I guess if my opponent doesn't knock this thing out. Oh, yeah, no, we definitely. Oh, I should have. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think we actually do Field Blower the Float Stone. As weird as that is, just because if I want to retreat it and then attack with the, I should have Field Blowered it preemptively and put the Choice Band on the active, I think, is like what I should have done. But it's all good. We're definitely hitting it this turn. I'll keep the Float Stone. That's fine. So we'll just do that, and then we're gonna hit the good old Juniper here. Yep, we're not gonna end my opponent to 6 for sure. Let's draw 7 new cards, and we just need 2 waters. The first 2 cards. Just how I like it. All right, here we go. So we're in this game. We got Shining Volcanion here to boot, dude. So that means that we can, like, pick off that Mewtwo there later with that. That's, like, super rad. Let's get it. Towering Splash. 400 damage to my opponent's bench. Come on. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh, nuts. Magikarp Wailord-GX back at it again with the Towering Splash, taking 2 knockouts there, absolutely decimating an unprepared bench. Fantastic. Now that Zoroark's got 100 damage on it as well. I love it. Super funny that it does like 10 damage. Why does it just do 10 damage to the active? I think that that's just like one of the funniest things. It could be like weirdly relevant against Zoroarks, I guess, bringing Zoroarks down to like 200 hit points instead of 210. Like, that's pretty good. But just a very funny attack effect there. And we're going to get End. I kind of saved all my resources in my hand because my deck is very small at this point. I just wanted to still have some things like Comp Search. No real reason to play that Comp Search preemptively. I think I'll just save that and hopefully hit it off of the N is my hope. So if the Magikarp Wailord ever bites the dust, we are going to, we are going to lose 3 prizes. But this thing just definitely has a hard time going down. If your opponent ever gets you into a weird spot where, or if they ever get themselves into a weird spot where they have a hard time knocking out the Magikarp Wailord, that can be just absolutely devastating, as we're seeing here. You know, they're dealing with a clean Magikarp Wailord here, and they're about to confuse me, to be honest. I guess that's probably their best play, is to Profound Knowledge here. Go for confusion and hope that I hit myself. But, you know, this Magikarp Wailord, now that that Float Stone's gone, he is not retreating whatsoever. You know, he is for sure just in it to win it. He's out here trying to attack through confusion and all of that. Now that I have used my GX, my opponent, of course, has benched all their Shaymins too, so sad, but that's okay. We've done a lot of damage here. Skyfield, yes! Oh, why couldn't the Skyfield have been down earlier? That would have been glorious. Okay, we'll gladly get rid of, I think the Shaymin-EX. Yeah, we'll bump that Shaymin. That's cool. So they get a one-sided Skyfield. So sad. They're going to confuse me here. So that's fine. We've got an Archie's and nothing else to do. So I think we just go for it. Yeah, we just go for broke, guys. That's it. I think that's all we can do for sure. There's no retreating happening. That's for sure. There's no other Pokemon happening. I can battle Compressor, see if there's anything worth thinning away in the deck. I guess. No, our water's good. Our retrieval's good. That other battle Compressor we don't super need. Everything else is like a live card. I think everything else I want. So that's cool. I mean, we could start getting rid of order pads just because order pads are less good than everything else we could top deck. So I think we just get rid of order pads, weirdly enough. That's like kind of helpful. All right. And then all my other top decks are good at this point. So we'll do that. And then I can also just bring the, yeah, I can Ultra Ball away that Archie's, I guess. And we can bring that dude, let's see. I can bring that Shining Volk back into my hand. So that's kind of good, though I guess I could have waited to see if I wanted Archie's, though Archie just seems kind of underwhelming at this point. So we'll just thin our deck a little bit more. Let's get that dude. Yep, bring him out. So now like all of my top decks are pretty much live plays here. So we'll do that, and we're just going to go for it. Super Splash, come on. Yes! Oh, thank you, Wailord. Thank you, Wailord, for participating. Yes, you've done it. Very good. We've got another water energy. You've done your job, Wailord. You've taken your 3 prizes. That's fine. You can rest easy now, soldier. That's all you needed to do. My opponent probably looking to hit me here. If they slapped me with the Mewtwo, though, they do 20 plus 20 more, so they could do 180 with Psychic, right? That's like kind of crazy. They could do 210. Still not a knockout. They're actually still rocking against a 240 hit point Magikarp Wailord-GX here. So the only way to one-hit KO me is to hit me with a Lycanroc GX Dangerous Rogue, which means that they would need, they can't do it. I mean, unless they play Counter Gain, they definitely can't do it. So we should just be, you know, in here for the dub pretty easily. Yeah, my opponent's got Riotous Beating. They don't have it. So we just have to go for, let's see, we got 3 energy. That's like not great. We're still just like weirdly stuck here. So we have to just go for attack again, unfortunately. I mean, if we hit heads here, then we're just like in, and we got win on double hit. So I think like we kind of just go for it. That I retreat. I can't retreat. I mean, I could retreat and like Tapu Lele this guy. That like also feels bad. So I think we just go for it. You know, whatever. Live a little. Super Splash. Come on. Okay, Wailord. It's fine. You tried really hard, Wailord. You did your best. You took the knockout on the Oranguru. That's all I really wanted. So we're saving our energy here. I think I want to go in with the Shining Volcanion. And, I mean, I can knock out the Mewtwo. What's cool is if I find a Guzma, I mean, I can knock out the Sudowoodo and the Mewtwo in one turn. That's kind of cool. I can also, let's see, I don't think that the Giratina helps me at all, especially with that Sudowoodo out. Like, that's probably not doing much of anything here. And I think both my Choice Bands are down. I have one Choice Band down, but I think the other one's prized. So we kind of want to hit a Guzma here, and we want to knock out like this Zoroark, or we want to knock out something on my opponent's bench. So we might be best off, now we actually just definitely want to knock out that Rockruff. That's just absolutely what we want to do. So we might be in a situation where attacking with Lele is like optimal. That's just kind of a weird spot to be in, but might be where we're at. Let's see, we got a Trainer's Mail. Okay, so we can make some things happen here depending on what we get off the Trainer's Mail. We got Comp Search. So now I can, or I can just go get Guzma. So if we get Guzma, I can do 2, 4, 6. I'm not actually doing a lot of damage. I could Guzma, but I could Guzma and Shaymin in the same turn, which is good. So I could Deluge like a bunch of energy, 2, 4, 6. I would just need to hit 1 more energy off of that to like knock out the Rockruff, and then I just need to take a GX for game, which is cool. So that's probably where we're at. I think we might Comp Search for Guzma. Comp Search for Guzma would allow me to, no, we don't do that. We just grab Guzma. Okay, so we'll do this. And then we can't put down the Shining Volk, unfortunately. We need to deluge all these energies onto, we can't go in with the Magikarp Wailord. That would just be so bad, right? Right? I think that would not be good. Okay, so we actually, we only have a couple cards left in deck, so that's no good as well. We need to be very careful that we don't deck out. So let's deluge. I need to set up for 3. I can't set up for 4. So we need to make sure we math this right. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, and then I can set up and draw 3. So we'll Guzma. We're definitely taking out the Rockruff. I'm going to do that. I know that's what I'm doing. Okay. And then I need to set up for 3. So we can Yep, we could Shaymin right now. That's fine. And then I won't lose the game. Very good. So we'll do that. I might just be out of resources. That could just be it. There's my superior. Okay, so I knew I had something left in the deck, right? So we've got that. I think I just go like superior and I get my waters back. Okay, that's probably what I do. And then I need to like fisherman and all that. So we'll do this. We'll prop. Okay, my opponent's going to knock out my Lele and probably end me. I don't have like any cards left in my deck though, so there's really not a lot. I just kind of want the Choice Band here, but I could win on Guzma as well. There's like a couple things that I can do. So we'll superior. We need the waters. So let's do that. I mean, I probably should have gotten that Archie out of here, but that's all good. We'll get our water energy back. There's our friends. Very good. And now, in order to try and win the game, we need to knock out a Pokemon GX. So we need, we actually don't need any more energy on that Lele. So I actually could have saved this completely. But that's fine. I think we just throw these 5 onto the Wailord. Like, he out here. Yeah. That Rockruff's got a DC on it. So I don't know what I'm thinking here. We just go here. That's fine. So we're going to just attempt to win the game with Guzma and Wailord-GX and just hope that my opponent ain't got what it takes to knock out a Wailord-GX next turn. And that's going to be it. So we got this guy all the way powered up. There's like no way my opponent can knock it out. I don't think anyways. I don't think they got the technology to do that. And that's going to be it. So, Wailord, can you get there, sir? Let's see it. All right. Energy Drive the Rockruff. Get out of here, Rockruff. 80 damage. We're going down to 2 prizes remaining. And hopefully that's, I don't know, Choice Band. Yes! So now even a clean Zoroark is getting the business from Magikarp Wailord-GX here. I don't think that there's anything my opponent can do to stop what this whale is cooking here. I've got a Versus Seeker left in my deck. They would have to just Rocket's Handiwork me. That's the only out. I don't think anything else can do it. So obviously N is what they're looking for. Like, they definitely want the N. I should have gotten that Archie's out of my deck. I probably should have, I probably should have superiored that away instead of both my eggs. But it's cool. This is where we're at now. So we've got the Comp Search. We can go get Guzma. We are good to go. Or I could just go get Choice Band. I think I'd rather do it with Choice Band, to be honest, just to end the game on a clean Zoroark GX. Just be stunting out here. It's probably what we're going to do. So that would be sick. All right, we did it. We went 2 for 3 with the Wailord-GX in our Archie's Blastoise deck. So that's very exciting. I think this card has potential in Blastoise. It's an insane card. You guys see, if you could actually power the card up, it's absolutely nuts. Most decks are just not prepared to deal with a Pokemon that has 300 hit points. Most decks are not prepared to deal with a Pokemon that can snipe 100 damage to all of your opponent's bench. Pokemon, it's just not really in the cards to deal with a threat like that. So, an end to one when you've got a deck full of good stuff is just not that big of a deal. So we've just got Choice Band here. GG's to my opponent and to all my opponents. Super Splash, 210. Awesome stuff. Wailord getting in there, MVP of the game as well. We had to ditch a bunch of superiors, but it didn't even matter. We played enough water that we were just able to make that work anyway. So, Wailord-GX. Let me know what you guys think of the new tag team Wailord and Magikarp GX. Do you think it's viable? Do you think it's good in expanded format? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell. We are going to be doing pre-orders on FullGripGames.com. We got booster boxes up now, but we're going to be doing pre-orders for singles as well in the upcoming week. So make sure to keep a lookout for pre-orders on FullGripGames.com for our brand new team upset. This is the list that I was rocking here on those games and did pretty well. I think the Shining Volcanion and Wailord-GX here make a quite the dynamic duo, and then Giratina obviously helping with all that sniping business. So thank you all so much for watching the video. Y'all have a great day. Peace.